Hello, Aries, my band of brothers, you. We're going to get our October reading. This month, I'm going to be doing it a little differently. I'm going to be doing by like the elements, like the cards that they represent. So this one is actually going to be Earth or Material or Pentacles. So this is about like your career, your home, your finances, stuff like that. This one is going to be about the mental space, what your thoughts are, how you perceive things. This here is going to be about your emotions and feelings. So this is the cups. Oh, this one's the swords, by the way. This is the cups. So your emotions, your feelings. And this one is the wands, which is passion, creativity, and spiritual. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. I guess I turned off my little pumpkin. Let me turn him back on. There we go. Let's get everything set. There we go. Got my sage going. I already picked out the stuff. Did my little meditation on it. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Aries. So first cards I pulled out was one major arcana and one minor arcana for each element. This is for the earth. So it is a pentacle and a major arcana as well. So let's see what comes up. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is all about perseverance, long-term view. Major arcana, death. Okay, so there's been some kind of closure to something and a rebirth, like a death and rebirth coming in. So some kind of transformation, and you're looking kind of like at your long-term view. You're persevering, like maybe things hasn't worked out the way you wanted to. Some challenges, situations like that, and you are still moving forward with perseverance, okay? So let's go ahead and see. We have Black Cat. And don't get freaked out. I know like the old time myths was like that black cats were unlucky, but actually this is good fortune. Black cats are lucky. So this is all about good luck and fortune coming in your material realm. So again, your home life, your financial situation, your career. Now we got some more tarot cards coming up to say what else is going on. Oh my gosh, a confirmation. Yes, this is a new cycle starting. Something is closing out and a new cycle is starting. Now we have the Knight of Wands. This is taking action. This is a fire sign card. It's wands. So this is taking action towards your creativity, to what you're passionate about, to like things that you are. I'm sorry, there's ads coming in this music. Already? One song, really? Okay. So there's something you're taking action on. And Two of Swords. Okay, so this could be a very difficult decision. You could be avoiding some things as well. And I totally get that, Aries, because when we've had challenges and things bother us and hurt us and not go the way we planned, it's a little hard and discerning to take that next step to decide what to do. Because I know, like me, I always am like, am I going to make the wrong choice again? Because I don't want to go through that shit again. You know, I've been through a lot of shit. I don't want to go through it again. So it's very hard. But, you know, it's like trusting your intuition. I know I've trusted my intuition. Actually, I think what it was is it wasn't my intuition. It was my ego, maybe, or my fear. And that's where we got to be discerning with things like that. Okay, so now we are going to get some advice from Spirit about our material world. Let's see what comes up. Ooh, so we have the sacral chakra, which is core of creation. So that is, you know, balancing our emotions, getting to what we really feel is our like our burning passion and going with it, trusting it. You know, look at this. This almost looks like a phoenix rising and going towards the sun. So this is like, we have to trust that. Like, we really got to tap in. Like, we can't play it safe anymore. We can't doubt ourselves. We can't let other people influence us. We really have to like say, you know, this is what I want, and it might not seem like the ideal thing or the right thing to do or what everybody desires, but this is what I have to go for. I have to be my authentic self and go towards that. You might want to do some sacral chakra balancing. This is the orange. If you ever seen the thing, this is the orange. It's just like, so you could like use the essential oils that are orange. You can use eat the foods that are orange, but definitely do some maybe Reiki. Do some meditation on your sacral chakra, but this is tapping into like who you truly are. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get, next is our mental body. Whoops, I'm knocking my incense over there. Okay, let's get our mental body, see what's coming up. This is the swords energy. So let's see major arcana and our swords card. Okay, so now we have this Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is like a rite of passage. It's transition. It's getting through hard times like choppy waters and getting to that calmer water. You know, that's what we all desire, right? We don't want a rough life, right? But we all go through it. And it's like not losing your way in that water, you know, like staying grounded, like staying focused and getting through it, okay? Trusting in ourselves and stuff. So, and then the moon, yeah. See, the moon can be a very deceptive energy, like illusions, things not appearing as they are, our fears coming out. So, but the bottom line is, again, you have to trust that intuition, okay? You got to fight past those fears, disregard the illusions, you know. I know it's difficult because, again, it's like deceptive illusions. So, again, that's why we're seeing this, like, you know, tapping to our creativity, our who we really are, our authenticity, our spirituality, our higher self. Okay, so let's see what's coming up with this mental energy. We have the Skull of Stars, and it says infinite possibilities. Yeah, see that? Infinite possibilities. So infinite possibilities, you have what it takes, Aries. We all do. We are the ones who block ourselves. We let fears, we let other people, we let challenges, we let all that stuff block us. And I know it's easy to, you know, easy to say, but I know, believe me, I've been in through all those challenges. So you have infinite possibilities. You have to believe that, and you have to keep fighting for it. Because ultimately, what's the other choice? Giving in? You know? I mean, that's the only choice we really have, right? So you have to keep fighting. You have to keep fighting for that. Infinite possibilities. So you need to start thinking like in a broader sense. You know, if there's something you've been doing the same way, it's time to do it a different way. If it hasn't worked umpteen times, then it's not going to work the next umpteenth in one time, right, Aries? So it's time to switch it up and start doing something different. All right, so let's see what our tarot cards are. The Magician, you have what it takes. See? Infinite possibilities. You have all the tools it takes. And then we have the World. Didn't we just have the World over here? Did we? No, we had Death. Okay. So this is, again, is completion. Completion. Something's coming to an end, so something new can start. You've completed all those lessons. You've completed all those challenges. You've completed possibly even the dark night of the soul. And you're getting through these dark woods. And look at these. Look at those. It's almost like the Cups. What is these little pictures? I almost think of it as like the cards, like the emotions, the earth, the water, and the mental body. It's interesting. So we have to balance all those energies out. We have to complete all those energies to have them whole, to be able to master ourselves and move forward to our abundance. Let's see what else. Okay, so now we have the Nine of Presents. Well, look at this. This is abundance. This is luxury. This is self-sufficiency. So see, this is definitely, once we master this stuff, this is what we get. And then we have Judgment. So the Judgment card is actually like a, you know, again, like a transformation. Like kind of judging ourselves, accepting our faults, and moving forward. Like, you know, that's what it is. Judgment, we're the hardest judgers of ourselves than anybody else. Like, a lot of people are very judgmental, but who's any harder on us than we are, right? So it's time to, like, accept our flaws, accept that we're not perfect, and just kind of balance them out and, like, work with them, kind of. So let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit, okay? Now we have the Realm Bridger. So this Realm Bridger is actually like taking our spirituality, our higher self, that realm, and balancing it with this earthly realm. Like, you know, balancing it out. Because, you know, ego, everybody always thinks like ego, oh my God, they're in their ego. But, you know, it does have a benefit to it. It's just we have to keep it balanced out. So we have to balance out that unseen world with the seen world. Okay? So we can master our emotions, our thoughts, all that. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into the emotions. This is the Cups energy. So let's see what's coming up. So we have now the Eight of Cups. See, this is leaving behind emotional disappointments, things that have disappointed us. And then we have the Sun. Well, there we go. Illumination. gaining that wisdom and illumination from disappointments from the past. You know, and be honest with yourself, Aries, like a lot of people. A lot of things that have disappointed us in the past, it might take some time, but eventually you'll think like, my God, I'm so glad I didn't end up stuck in that situation. It was kind of like dodging a bullet, isn't it? So, you know, because we change, you know, something that might fit today and feel like it's really hurtful, in a year or two, we'll be thinking like, I don't even know why I was in that position, you know, because you don't even think the same way, right? So you're going to get happy. You're going to gain that illumination. You're moving away from things that have disappointed you. You're letting it go. And I really get this energy that it's not really bothering you anymore, you know? So let's see what's coming up. Now we have the Skull of Flowers, and this is creating through the ashes. Yeah. So now that we've had like destruction, hurt, pain, the tower destroying in front of us, like all those tower moments, now we are creating through these ashes. We're taking our creativity and we're taking those lessons and we're building upon that. Something better for us, something that aligns with us better. So, you know, it's not a lost cause kind of, you know, right? So this is like surrendering to a fresh start, blossoming again. And then we have the Emperor. Look at that. That's you, Aries. So being our authentic self, being who we really are, being in charge of our life, being a leader like how we are, being a pioneer like we are, being a warrior like we are, being a rebel. Not a rebel in a bad way, because that can go either way, right? But yeah, we're doing us now. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't even pay attention. It's the stupid... I'm going to have to turn off this music. All it is like stupid ads. All right, let me turn this off. I don't want to keep playing ads. Anyway, sorry about that, Aries. So anyway, now we have the Ten of Wands. And guess what that is? Ten of Wands is burdens. We're letting that shit go now, right, Aries? No more burdens. You know, we're going to take them with a grain of salt now. You know, of course, we're going to have challenges, but we're not going to take them to heart as much. Things that we don't need to carry anymore, we're letting that shit go. We're going to drop it on the ground and like, if it's not mine to burden to carry, if it's not my kids, my home, my responsibility, then I'm not picking up any other responsibilities from something else. And then we have Judgment again. Then we have yes, we did. So this is that transition again, you know? And then advice, harmonic flight, yeah. And once we're in harmony with other people, with other situations, we go with the flow, then we take flight. We can fly, we can soar. That's what we're coming to. All right, so last but not least, we're going to go ahead and get the Wands energy. This is the fire energy like we are. Aries is a fire sign. So let's go ahead and get a Wands card with a major arcana. All right. So now we have the Eight of Wands. Swift movement forward. We are moving forward. We're not looking back now. See ya. I heard like I read somewhere like the song somebody that I used to know. Do you know that one by Goida? Or I think it's Gaida, whatever his name is. I love that song. But anyway, they broke it down with the lyrics to all the signs. And Aries is somebody that now you're just somebody that I used to know, because we like leave things quick. We're going. I'm not like going to be burdened by that anymore. Of course we hurt, you know. I'm not saying we're heartless, but it's like once you've burnt me or once things are done, once I get over it, you know, I'll try and try and try. But once I'm like, I've gotten to that place, it's like, I'm done, out. It's done. So now we have the World. Yeah, now I know we did have this before. So the World is completion. So we're moving forward and we're completing a cycle. We had that Death card like twice. Yeah, we're done with that. We're done with that stuff, Aries. And now we have invisibility, which is, what does this say? Authenticity. Yes, see? We are being our authentic self. We're tapping into who we were before we even come in, like our higher self. We're starting to remember, like, I came here for a purpose and I'm tired of putting up with this low vibrational crap. You know, I'm done. It's not getting me anywhere. So now, you know, this is things that we don't see, but we're trusting in. Let's get some more cards. You know, this is our, like the spiritual world, that we know that we are a soul in a human body, and we're trusting that now. So now we have the Eight of Needles. This is the Eight of Swords. but it's reversed. So see that? We're not feeling trapped anymore. We're not feeling restricted anymore. We're going to live our life to the fullest. Ace of Candles. Yep, this new beginning towards what we're spiritually going for, and our creativity, what we're passionate about. That's what we're going for. We only live once. And now we have the Four of Candles, but it's reversed. So this Four of Candles reversed, Aries, you know, this is just like, you know, getting that, like, Four of Wands. Let me pull this up. This is the Four of Wands, right? So the Four of Wands is all about, like, this recognition, stability, stuff like that. But we are, like, kind of like keeping it to ourselves. We're not, like, exposing everything anymore, because we all know where that leads. You say something and then you're hearing all this gossip or 100 questions and stuff. So we're kind of like celebrating silently, you know, living our life silently. We're not exposing everything, right? So that's what we're doing. And then our advice, Earth, nurture, nature. So this again is like grounding, connecting to Earth, realizing, like, kind of living like Earth, kind of like going with the ebb and flow, recycling, like reblooming again, reblossoming. That's what we're doing. We're kind of like going along, like, just like the Earth does. Like, we're like, you know, look at the Earth as it is. Like, sometimes it gets destroyed, but doesn't it come back full again? Or even with the seasons, wintertime, everything's dead, and then by spring, it's blooming again. We're just kind of going with the flow, ebb and flow of life, grounding ourselves, you know. And also, too, like, the Earth doesn't, like, be flamboyant about its beauty. It's quiet with it, you know. It's just doing its thing, and that's how we're kind of doing. But we are, you know, connecting with the Earth now, grounding, and as well, this is saying, like, you know, really go out on Earth, maybe do some activation with Earth, whatever it is. But this is, like, good for you. It's good for your soul. So that is your message, Aries, for October. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful month. Take care. Bye.